Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody to our Wednesday live, YouTube live. Welcome, welcome so much, whether you are a bull runner, a community member, or it's your first time joining us today. We are so happy to have you here today. Welcome to our session. My name is Val from Kenya, and I'm going to give it to my beautiful queen to also introduce herself. Go ahead, Queen Debbie.
Hello. Thank you, Queen Val. Hello, community, new members. How are you doing? Yet another Wednesday session. Welcome you all. My name is Deborah from Zimbabwe. I'm here with my beautiful queen from Kenya. You can take it off, my queen.
Thank you so much, Queen Debbie. Thank you so much. You're looking beautiful. Thank you, Queen.
Oh, you too.
So,
You too.
thank you. Thank you.
I'm
So,
liking. I'm liking the background.
thank you. Thank you so much, Queen Debbie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, family, you see, today our topic is the new bank is you and how BRL pays you while the old system fails you. So we are going to break this down into understandable topics so that when by the time we are leaving the session today, you're going to understand why we are making such a statement. So we want you to get your pens ready, to get your books ready, and of course your popcorns. Those who are going to be watching this. And also, if you're watching this as a record or maybe as a video later on, thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope that whatever we're going to discuss here today is really going to be of help to you, right? So, I'm the one who's starting today, right? So, our very first topic is how traditional banks makes you poorer over time. So, I know maybe you're wondering why would Val make such a statement? So can I say let's start by exposing exposing the system, because you see over time we've really been taught how to trust banks, the traditional banking system. When you put your money in a bank, what happens to your money? How is it being used, or do you even know what happens to it? So let's start from there. When you put your money in a bank, they of course use it. That is how they get their money. That is how they get. So they trade it out. They invest it, and they make billions from your money. So what do they give you in return? I don't know for you, but in our country, in Kenya, it's normally 1 to 2%, 3% if you're lucky. That is yearly, and for some it's even as low as 0.1%, and you get that interest. Meanwhile, we also have things like inflation. If inflation it takes the better part of it. Sometimes when you're like, oh, I'm saving, and when you save, you have to put it in a bank, but then inflation is sometimes 5%, 8%, or even more, depending on where you live. So in reality, your money is losing value every single day. When each and every day, as each and every day passes by, when your money is in the bank, it is being like reduced with every day. So banks are no longer designed to serve you, they're built to use you. I know for our not community members per se, but maybe somebody who's watching this for the first time and you don't even realize it. But that is the absolute truth. So let me ask you this: has your bank ever paid you, even $100 just for holding your money for 30 days? For 1 month. 30 days is 1 month. Has your bank ever paid you just $100 is too much. Let's just even say $20 for holding for saving your money, just for 1 month. Has it ever paid you that? Has your bank ever given you daily rewards in stablecoin? Or let's not even talk about the USDC in your local currency. Does your bank pay you for just storing your money with them, or how does it work for you? you know. But if you look at this, if you look at these questions, or if you answer yourself, and I'm sure your answer is no, I'm sure your answer is no. As a matter of fact, they will be sending you messages all the time, telling you, oh, you can save more and earn more interest. But then when you look at those interest rates, they are so low. They each and every time they keep on telling you how they have got they have new saving packages, or maybe new can I say, how do I call them, they're asking you to join circles and all that. But if you realize, if you take a look at how you've been saving, you realize that you're only giving them more of your money than they are giving it back to you. you know you know No. Yeah. So you're giving them more of your money, more than they are giving it back to you, right? But like we always say here with Queen Debbie, as we are here to educate one another. We are here to enlighten one another. We are here to prepare for the major bull that is coming. We want this bull cycle. When it starts, you are situated, you are well put, you are well planted. We don't want you to start moving up and down. When the bull run comes, you're now there. You're ready. Instead of settling down and enjoying your rewards, you're now hustling. How am I going to get money? Oh, Queen Debbie, I can't find you. Where are you? We want you to be well situated by the time the bull cycle comes. That's why we are here. And by the way, whatever we discuss here, it's not financial advice. We're only here to educate one another. We're here to learn from one another, to enlighten one another, and to inform one another, right? So if you've answered the questions that I asked you, I'm sure you realize that your answer is no. Your bank does not pay you any amount for holding your money, even for just 1 month. It doesn't pay you. Your bank doesn't give you daily rewards, but Bullrun.live ecosystem BRL token gives you those rewards. At Bullrun.live, your BRL tokens act like your personal digital bank. How is this? When you stake your Bullrun tokens, you earn daily USDC rewards, right? These are not promises, and you don't earn cents. These are actual income that you can use. It is real time value. So the question becomes, why are you still funding a system that doesn't fund you back? That is actually the question that you should ask yourself as you are investing your money in a bank, as you are putting your money in that circle, sorry about that, in whatever way you are storing or investing your money. Ask yourself, is this money funding you back, or are you the ones funding the circle or the bank you are saving with? So I'm going to give it back to Queen Debbie to continue with the next part.
Thank you so much, Queen Val. I really like it how you explained how banks are not even paying us. At the end of the day, they actually deduct from us the charges and all that. At the end of the day, even the 1% you're talking about in your country that they give you 1% per annum, at the end of the day, you will not even get it. You will not get that 1%. So thank you so much, Queen Val. So I'm going to our second topic, which is USDC rewards versus traditional traditional savings. It's a game changer. So we are going to talk about USDC rewards right now, because this is where we are going as a community. It's a flip. It's a game changer to us as a community. So USDC is a stable coin paired with US dollar 1:1. It's paired 1:1 with US dollar, which is a utility token that you can also use with whatever you want to do in your country. So it's not going to swing. It's not going to go up and down, fluctuates just like other coins like Ethereum, like Bitcoin, like like any other coin, stable coins, the stable coins are not going to fluctuate like that. So at the end of the day, what is it for us? It's a win-win for us. We are going to win because we are not paid with a token that fluctuates when you buy, when you receive it as a reward or as a yield. You end up having a token that is useless. When you want to sell it, it will already have no value at that time you sell. So now, us as a Bull Run community, we are now paid with what? With USDC rewards. So this USDC reward that we are going to be getting, it's money that you can spend. It's spendable. You can spend it because it's just paired with US dollar 1:1. So when you receive your US dollar or your BRL, when you receive your stable coins, you earn what? A stable coin, a spendable coin that cannot be predicted to go down or go up. It's stable. It will not go up, go down, go up, go down. So you not need to worry because you already have a stable what? A stable coin. If you today you receive 10,000, and that 10,000, even if it's a month that is gone by, that 10,000 remain 10,000. So it's good for us to have such savings that will help you with what? With your rewards, especially when it comes to your rewards. You don't want your rewards to come this week they're 10,000, tomorrow it's 900 or 9,000, because fluctuation of the market has taken a lot of the money. No. So at the end of the day, what are we saying? We are saying it's better for you to buy. If you are going to buy, let's say you're going to save a $1,000 today in a bank, right? It's better for you to buy that to use $1,000 to put it in what? In BRL. And after that, you need to compare what you get from the Bull Run rewards or what you get from the bank. And truly speaking, the banks are not going to give you so much money at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, they are using our money to make money. They are the ones who are buying assets out there. They are the ones who are going on stock markets and sell our money and get profit. And imagine when you come back again, you need your 1,000. They'll tell you, no, you cannot withdraw your 1,000. You can only withdraw so much in a month. So at the end of the day, you are not going to earn anything. Because if you're saying interest per annum is 10%, let's say, all right, per annum, that's a 1 year, 10%, that's 10 for 1,000 that's $100. And that $100 sitting in the bank, it's going to be deducted. Remember, banks, they charge you I don't know how many percent in your countries. Banks, they charge you a certain fee each and every month. While you're keeping your money with them, they're saying it's safe, but they're also charging you for keeping it, right? They're also charging you for keeping it. What do you do? At the end of the day, they're not going to allow you to have that $100 because they're going to deduct it from what? For keeping your money in the bank. So I was saying it's better for you to buy 1,000 worth of BRL today as we're going to Bull Run, right? Our Bull Run ecosystem was built to give us money, to work for us, not to work for the banks. Actually, we are working for the banks. That's the truth. We are working for the banks, but Bull Run ecosystem was built to work for us. At the end of the day, when you buy these 1,000 tokens, I told you that today, over a year, you could have made 10 times this money or 5 times this money. That you will not get from what? From the BRL, from the banking sector. You won't get that from the banking sector. Right now, if you go to our rewards, our USDC rewards, it's unfortunately my queen could not get the USDC rewards on her side. So 1,000 will be giving you around $500 to $1,000 every month. What would you like? To store your 1,000 in your bank that is going to deduct your charges each and every month, where you're not going to be able to withdraw that money again. They will allow you to sign a paper for you to withdraw, to beg for you to withdraw, or you are going to put your money where you are going to earn out of that money. So at the end of the day, we are saying You do not have to sell your BRL token. You are not going to lose your tokens, right? Which means when you're not selling, you're not going to lose your token, because when you sell your tokens, remember, you lose your token, they're gone and they're going forever, right? 3, you are going to even restake and compound using your USDC. Because at the end of the day, if you say $500 is going to earn you, okay, let's say 1,000 tokens, it's going to earn you 500 to 1,000 every month. This 1,000, you might not use it every month. You can say, okay, I cannot use this 1,000 every month, but what I want is I'll end up using my USDC rewards to rebuy back my BRL tokens, because who doesn't want to make money out of money that they put in a savings account? If you're earning more from your savings account, you want more money also, because when you are getting rewards and yields from your savings, you would also want more money to come up again. So at the end of the day, you're not going to be using the whole of your money to spend. You can say, okay, I want to be taking maybe $200, $300 is enough, $500 is enough for my monthly, or you can say 700, it's enough. Then the rest, the 300, you buy back. Next month again, you're now earning more than 1,000. You are now earning maybe $1,200, $1,300. And you also take $1,500 and put it aside, and $200 you buy back. So at the end of the day, we are not going to just leave your money in the bank and let others enjoy, but now you are enjoying yourself. You are now enjoying yourself. You manage. Thank you. So you see, as our queen is showing you, as I was saying, if you have $1,000, you'll be earning around that's how much, my queen. In a month, you'll be earning around 1,000, as I was saying. In a month, you'll be earning around 1,000. In second month, you'll be earning 2,100. So as I was saying, you can compound this money. You will not spend the 2,000 every month. You cannot spend 3.1 every month. You then compound. Once you compound, what are you doing? You are enlarging your income. You are enlarging your income for the next month again. So this is the only way you can set yourself free from the trap, the banking trap. You know, you can now set yourself free from the trap that we have with the banks. Community, banking sector is failing us, and we need to come out of this. They are failing us. Now BRL is setting us free. It's up to you to set yourself free or to remain in the trap. You need to ask yourself again, is your money working hard for you, or the bank is? If the bank is working hard for you, you know that you are in a side where you're not going to be winning, because they are using your money. The only one thing that I can tell you today, if you put 1,000 in your bank and 1,000 in your BRL, I'm telling you, next year you come back here and tell us, oh, I wish I've known this earlier, because truly speaking, you are going to make more money than you would have made in the bank, because we were told the banking and our mind are programmed that our banking sector, they are safe for us. What if bank get some banks, they can just say we are bankrupt. What do you do?
Yeah.
We are bankrupt. What do you do at the end of the day? Nothing. You can't do nothing. You can sue them, you can go to court, whatever you want. You waste your time. At the end of the day, you don't want to waste your time. You end up saying, okay, it's okay. Imagine losing 10,000 that you've put in the bank right now, because we are told to trust the bank, yet they are using our money, and they programmed our minds that we need to use we need to be safe with the banks. That era is gone. You can be safe on your own. Buy your Buran tokens, stake them. You'll be safe on your own. I'm telling you, more than safe. So I'll give it to my queen. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Queen Debbie. That was well explained. It was well explained. Instead of just keeping your money idling it, you can actually make money from it. When we say whenever you put your money should be working for you, not the other way around. Your money should be working for you, because from what Pindebi has explained, I've just realized, or whatever I've gotten away is that when you put your money in the bank or anywhere you want to save it, it's like you are working, because you're going to work to earn the money to come and save it, to come, right? You work and come and save. You work and come and save, But then when it comes for the bank to come and give it to you back, it gives you like peanuts for interest. Okay, let's even say when worst comes to worst. So let's say, for example, something happens to your family is supposed to be getting that money. Before they can get this money, they'll have to bring all the lawyers. By the time they get this money, they'll end up paying lawyers. But you see, if you have this money, like for example your digital banking, like for example if you have your BRL, so the only thing you need is your wallet. You can easily pass this down to your children, to your generation, and all that. That is now just one advantage, looking at this traditional versus your digital banking. It is very easy for you to pass down this your wallets or your digital currencies to your family than it is easy to get money out of the bank when something happens to you. I've seen people going to courts for many years, but then they still haven't gotten that, maybe the benefits or whatever it is that they saved there. So thank you so much, Queen Debbie, for that detailed elaboration. So let's talk about the opportunity cost of staying in the old system. Yeah. So this is something that most people ignore. The opportunity cost. Every day you leave your money in the bank, or worse, just sitting idle, you are losing money you could have earned. You're losing money. If you had beer, if you had staked beer, let's say we start, because now we know that for us to start receiving the USDC rewards, we need the volume, right? Let's say, for example, now the volume is up and running, and you have let's say you have let me go with Queen Debbie's example. She said if you have 1,000 BRL tokens per day, I just want us to do that calculation once more. Okay. Here it is. Okay. So if you have, okay, let's even go with the lowest. If you have 500 Buran tokens, right, per day you'll be getting $17. Let's round it down to $17. And that per month, you're supposed to be getting, this is only at 10 million in volume, you're supposed to be getting 500, you see, $525 per month, right? So imagine right now one bull run token is equivalent to $3, right? So if you have 500 bull run tokens, that would mean that let's just do the calculation. 500 times 10. That would mean that you invested 1,500, right? So let's take 1,500 bull run token. $1,500. So Val kept hers in the bank and Debbie kept hers invested BRL. So hence she has 500 bull run tokens, whereas Val saved hers in the bank. So you see that per month, when we are at the volume of 10 million, Queen Debbie will be earning $525 every month, and every day she earns $17. But for me, let's see, times 0. Okay, let's just say 1% times 1%. Now, for me, I'll have to wait for 12 months to get $15. Are we getting this? Are we getting this? So imagine per month, Queen Debbie, with her $1,500, she will be earning, that she invested, she'll be earning $525 per month. And you know what? the value of her 500 BRL tokens is no longer at 15 at 1,500. It has increased because for us to get to a point of starting to receive USDC rewards, the value that we invest is already up there, right? So apart from Queen Debbie getting USDC rewards, the value that she invested, the value of her tokens are also increasing. So let's say, even for example, she has even, let's say, 10,000 now, and apart from that 10,000, she's also getting 525 monthly. But for me, after 12 months is when I'm getting $15 because 1% of 1,500 is $15. Whereas Queen Debbie is getting 500 every month, $500 every month. So you see, that is the cost of opportunity. It is opportunity cost. It is costing you. While my money is just sitting in the bank waiting to add $15 every year, Queen Debbie is already earning 525. And you know what? She's not even there because you see, this USDC rewards, they depend on the volume. So as the higher the volume, the higher the USDC rewards. So and you see, volumes, there are things that happen during the bull cycle. These volumes, they increase every time, every second, every minute, the volume increases. So by the time the day breaks, Queen Debbie is at 525, right? Or let's say daily $17. By the time evening comes, she's even maybe 3 times of that because the volume will have gone up. But for me, I'm still waiting for $15 every year. So that is something that you have to really calculate, the opportunity cost of staying in the old system. So you are losing money you could have earned. And you have just seen how, because when you stake your BRL tokens, if you stake your BRL tokens, it earns you more than saving your money in the bank, right? So you just have to ask yourself, how much have you missed out on by waiting to see? You're just there. You're like, sometimes you don't believe, and I don't think Queen Debbie or even myself will not be here every day, leave alone us. We have Mr. Steve who does everyday sessions. We have Queen Mother. I mean, we have a whole community. Our whole community would not be here if they knew that this is something that is just theories. This is something that has been tested and it has been proven. So if you had staked your BRL 6 months ago, even when the USDC rewards are not here yet, people can write in the chat there. They have seen how their BRLs, the amount they're holding in their wallets today. So depending on how much you stake and when, you could have already, gotten a lot than the money. I'm so sure that most of you, I know if you're watching, I know you have savings accounts in banks, right? And I know you have bought your BRL token. So you can compare. You can compare the money that your savings account has given you in the years you have saved, and also compare the money that BRL has given you since you bought it, let's just say 6 months ago. So you have to ask yourself, what has staying comfortable cost you? Sometimes, Queen Debbie, for you to get something or to earn something, you can't just stay comfortable and be waiting for it to happen. Oh, let me see what will happen. You have to break the barrier. You have to go through it. You can't just, something won't just come to your laps. You have to go out and find it, right? So um like let me say, like we always say, that the best time to do something was yesterday, or maybe 2 weeks ago, or when you should have done it. But the second best time is now. It is now. If you missed the early wave, let's just start. If you missed the early wave of Bitcoin, if you have missed Ethereum when it was $10, you have missed all those tokens that you've had. We have Solana, we have all the tokens, the great tokens you've had. Then now we have BRL. BRL is now your second chance, but only if you act early. You can't be on your comfortable zone right now and you'll be like, yes, I'm waiting for this to come. Queen Debbie, sometimes I usually think how there's a story that Queen Mother told us on Zoom, and she was saying that there was this man that he was stuck out, I think, in the sea, Maybe there was floods, and then the place got flooded, and then now he was praying to God to give him to come and save him. So somebody came by with the boat. I think the story goes that God sent someone with the boat. He refused to lie. I'm waiting for God. God sent somebody with with another vessel. He refused. And a helicopter came, was like, no, I'm waiting for. And then this man drowned. So when he was drowning, was like, God, I've been asking you to come and save me. And then God told him, but I've sent people. So people are like that. People are like that. That there, sometimes you pray and you're like, oh God, please just give me a second chance. I really need this breakthrough. I really need this financial freedom. And then you've had BRL. Queen Debbie has come and told you about BRL. Better yet, you're even here in the community, and you have not invested yet. And you're like, hey, me, Aki, I've been, living in poverty. I'm really trusting God for a financial freedom or a financial breakthrough. But then now we have this opportunity and you're not even taking advantage of it. Some things don't come twice. Imagine people who missed Bitcoin, who missed Ethereum at as low as $5, $10. Right now they're like, I wish I did what I was supposed to do. So don't be like that. Sometimes just look at whatever you have right now, and also you have to also ask yourself, if you really want something, you have to go for it, right? So just evaluate your can I say your portfolio, and ask yourself if the tokens you're holding, that is, if you already have your token, is it something that is going to be working for you, or it is something that you're working for instead? Because at this day and era, even if you're investing in crypto, you can't just invest. People are so smart outside. You can't just invest in any project. The project you're getting into or investing into, it should be one that is working for you. Your money should be working for you while you are seated. It shouldn't be the other way around. So really look into that, and then make your move, go for it, right? This is the wealth transfer season. The bull market is building up. It's almost happening. You can either watch it happen or you can participate in it. And the only way to participate in it is to act as early as now. Because you see, Queen Debbie, you've seen those videos of people crying, oh, I wish I held SHIB, oh, I wish I sorry, I wish I held my bitcoins. And even recently, there's one that Queen Mother shared with us. This person, I think they were betting on Ethereum, and they were like, oh, Ethereum will not go up. And then this person just sold his old bag. And when he just sold his old bag, Ethereum just started going up. So you see, these things, sometimes you really have to know also what you're investing. You have to understand. You can't be holding your BRL tokens and you don't even attend sessions. You don't even know the worth of your tokens. In that way, if you are somebody who lives like that, then you're also going to miss the wave. Remember last time when you're talking about it, people will become poor during this bull cycle, because one, they don't even understand what they are holding, right? And also because of fear, because if you just keep on fearing everything, it's going to cause you to maybe sell your tokens early enough. Like right now, you see the charts are so down and you're like, oh, now me, I'm done. And the moment you sell your tokens, that is when the breakthrough starts. And imagine Queen Debbie, there's somebody who bought BRL at maybe 70 cents or even $1, and they've been holding it, maybe let's say to even all-time high of $5.78, right? And then now it has started going down. Then it is finally at $3. Then now $3, they're like, hey, these charts are so quiet. Me, maybe people are just, these guys are no longer here. And then because of that fear, when you fear too much, or whatever you think, it attracts, you attract, when you keep on thinking about fear in your head, or just negativity, you attract that negativity, and you start speaking to you, oh, you're going to lose your money, I know you have seen so much, but you only have this one, now sell it. You're going to end up selling it, and then you're going to miss the whole thing. So imagine you bought at $1 and you sold at $3, right? And then now BRL will start going up again. you know how much you'll buy it at? You'll buy it even more than the much you saw. You'll buy it maybe now at $7 because when it starts going up again, you'll be like, this thing will just go and it will come back again like it did last time, right? And then by the time your eyes open, it's already up there. So sometimes you just have to understand the value of of the token you are holding. When you understand that, then you are going to hold no matter what, right? So just know that in your head. And also you also have to evaluate. You have to really evaluate and think, if I put my money here, how is it going to help me? How am I going to get it back? How is it going to work for me? Those are the things you're supposed to ask yourself. God, we are not doing just buying and selling when it goes up anymore. We are now investing with the knowledge. We are investing with purpose. We are investing when we know what we are getting into. Back to you, Queen Debbie.
Thank you so much, Inval. I really like it. Knowledge is power. When you are not educated or when you are not empowered or informed, you will not be able to stay in a place because you don't know what's gonna come. So when you come to Zooms, when you come to our Twitter spaces with our Dev Steve and with our mother, you stay informed. And when you are informed, you will not make decisions with haste, with fear. You know what to do because you are informed. You know where you are going. It's like having a map of where you are going, yet you don't know where you're going. You will not be led astray because you know where you are going because the map you have it. So thank you so much for that, my queen, for emphasizing about education. That is very powerful. So I'm going to talk about how BRL excuse me, how BRL makes you you the bank. How are you going to be the bank using BRL? So let's flip the script entirely. We are going to talk about the BRL now. Now you are the bank. You're no longer a customer, you are now a bank. So once you are now a bank, what's going to happen? Whatever that is happening in the bank right now, you are going to be in charge of it. The withdrawals, the buying other assets, you are going to be in charge now. You are not going to be taken out. Like, what happens with the bank? Sometimes you come today, on Monday they tell you don't have money, come tomorrow. That is not going to happen. Now we are going to withdraw at any given time. Even if you have an emergency in the middle of the night, you are able to withdraw your money. All right. So we are now flipping the model of banking. We are now flipping the model of banking because BRL token it's a bank on its own, whereby you are going to be using it as a system to use the money to buy other things, or to just spend it. Sometimes you just want to spend your money, right? So you are not going to be told what to do or over your money, right? Usually we are being told what to do. How? Like I told you, you are told when to come to collect your money, what time you should be there at the bank. You are told we close also at night, we don't work. We are told you come only at from 9 o'clock to 3:30. What about 4? What about 5? I need my money, I want to use it. Maybe I have emergency. So now we are flipping that, or we are changing the narrative. We are now changing the narrative as Buran ecosystem. How you are now going to control how much you stake. You're now going to control how much you withdraw as your rewards. You can withdraw as much as you want. You can stake as much as you want. In banking sector, you don't have to put so much money in just a regular or a normal bank account. In 2016, that's when I started about Bitcoin. So I withdrew almost 2,000 to my bank. So this bank was from my my last working place, where I was getting $300. And they called me immediately just after the deposit went. They called me immediately and they told me, how did you deposit? does this money come from? And I told them it's from Bitcoin. Then they started telling me, what is Bitcoin? This account is not for Bitcoins. You cannot deposit such huge amount of money. And they told me that you need to withdraw it, or else we are blocking your bank, your account. I was like, my account is blocked because I deposited money. This is my money. I worked for somewhere. I'm using my bank. Then they said, no, this bank does not hold such money. So which means we have levels of banking sectors. So here we are not going to have a level of banking sector. I can stake as much as I want. I can withdraw as much as I want. I can compound. I can bring other money to this bank. You see, at the end of the day, you whether you cash out, whether you buy assets, it's up to you. They don't tell you what to do, because we are on a DeFi, a decentralized wallet, which gives you the power to your wallet. Imagine. So which means you're not going to be told to wait for an officer to come and approve your loan, to wait for somebody to come and fill that form for you, or to come and read the form and to put a signature if you are worthy, or if you can qualify to cash out the money that you want to cash out. You are not going to be begging a banker for your own money. Banking sector put us in a cage, I tell you. You beg for your own money. You beg for it. You have to go there to be polite, be nice, for them to treat you better, at the end of the day, with your own money. It's not like they're giving you their money. No, it's your own money. So now we are changing the narrative, as we said at Buran Life. We are changing that narrative. We want you to have independence of your own money. We want you to enjoy banking your own money, to enjoy the services that you want with your own money, because you are investing so that you can use it in the future. Imagine wanting a school fees for your child, and you forgot the whole day. You were so busy and you forgot, and 4 o'clock is here. You can't go to the bank, you can't withdraw. And even if you go in our bank, maximum you can withdraw per day, it's 1,000. And that's 1,000. It's not coming as 1,000. They removed is it 20%? I don't know. It's 20%. They will give you 980. Imagine. So you're not going again with 1,000. You're going with 980. For you to make 1,000, you have to come tomorrow again and withdraw. You see how we are so tied up in a corner, and how we are so controlled over our money. I think that's what I can say. We are controlled over our money. They don't want us to spend our own money. They don't want us to have independence on our own money, because they are controlling how we spend our money. They are controlling how we bank. They are controlling how you can lend. You see? So at the end of the day, with BRL, you are now a banker. You are now a lender. You are now your own boss. You can decide what to do. You can decide, like now, I can decide, okay, Queen Val, I want to send you 1,000 BRL token. I can do it just now. Just a minute, she received it. No one is going to ask me, why do you send this to Val and what? No, nobody asked me that. And also, there's privacy when it comes to cryptocurrency. There's privacy. There's no way Queen Val is going to be, her name is going to be written on the transaction that I'll do. She will send me a wallet address which has numerous code numbers, right? Which they are going to just go straight to her wallet. No name, no what, and which is going to be a private thing for you. And now you become a boss. No one asks you anything. So that means when you say you are now your own bank, you have freedom to do whatever you want at any given time. And guess what? There is time. For those who may say, I'm late, there's still time. You can still buy, you can still buy, you can still stake, and you can still do whatever you want to do. And the more people start to discover how independent you become when you start to hold your own BRL token, it's going to be more expensive, and it becomes better for those who get in early. So my queens and my kings community, do not wait until the price goes up. Do not wait until the price skyrockets before you act. Act now. Add down in your tokens, in your wallet. Because what are you doing? You are saving, and you are doing it in a smarter way. So Yeah, so the door is not closed. We did not close the door. The seats are still there. You can come and take the front seats. They are there. We still have almost 100 million in the remaining supply. So we still need to grab more. Come and grab the front seats before the world know about this innovative or this new bank that you can have. So thank you. Back to you, my queen.
Thank you so much, Queen Debbie. That was well explained. You know, if I don't know what more you might be waiting for. If you needed a sign, Queen Debbie just mentioned it there, because who doesn't want freedom? You imagine, Queen David said it well, you are the banker, you are the lender, you know, you are everything because it's your money. And she also mentioned how, you know, the blockchain, the transaction are completely you know, like you can't know who sent your money. If you send your money to the bank or you do something, I don't know if you have these guys, the revenue authorities, hey, it's like they're always waiting for you like this. You know, if you just transact any money through your bank, and imagine sometimes it's your bank, imagine you're their customer. When you just transact a lot of money, they're going to call them and they're going to be on your neck. So you see, the blockchain, it gives you access to your money. It gives you a freedom with your money. Can you imagine? You saving your money for like 10 years, and then now when you want to withdraw it, you now start filling papers. You start telling them why you need this money, what you're going to do with it, what you're going to, you know, and they will even tell you that whatever you want to do with this money is not fit. They will telling you how, and sometimes
Yeah.
it's so much they won't give it to you the way you want it, you know.
Mm.
But when you'll be investing, when you are investing, you know, they keep on enticing you, yeah, just put on more to earn more, you know. And then now when you want to remove it, they get hold of it. Sometimes they will take you up and down. Sometimes before you know it, they're saying they're bankrupt and you can't do anything. When they just said how you can even sue them, and you won't get your money. So it is a time for you to think, just think, and do something right, because we are slowly moving away from that, and the time is going to come whereby the banks themselves, they will start now selling you these digital currencies. So you have to get in early before they start doing it, because the future is blockchain. Cryptocurrency is the future. So you really have to just start, because we say that one of the ways you are going to make it through the bull cycle, this especially this coming one, is getting in early. Because when you get in early, you're getting in with good prices, and you're even accumulating more, you know. Right now, uh, right now the price of BRL is at okay there. Right now the price of BRL is at $3. You see, $3 and 7 cents. So imagine if you have your 1,500 BRL tokens, imagine how much you can accumulate. And sometimes, you know, if it goes because the higher the price goes, the higher you will be using to invest. You know, so just take advantage of this right now. You know, take advantage of this right now. And like we always say, you know, when Queen Debbie, when sometimes we normally talk here and tell people, like last time when we were talking about the things to look into a project, we're talking about liquidity, if it is locked and all that. Today you can see us, we're sharing our screen today. And you know, when you go to, like, you see, for example, BRL has a liquidity of 703,000, right? And when you click on that unicorn, you see it tells you liquidity and supply locks. You know, it has been locked. So these are some of the things that you should be checking when you're getting into a project. And you also see that when you buy your bull run tokens and you stake them, you earn USDC rewards, right? So these are some of the things that you should really look, because now you see BRL is working for you. It's not the other way around, because it is retaining liquidity with every buy and sell. It is you know, the liquidity has been locked. The supply you see, 66% of liquidity has been locked. And you also see that, you know, the tax, it is well distributed, right? We have the 1%, it goes towards the true ban, and the liquidity is being retained with every buy and sell. 3% of that goes towards liquidity. And you know, sometimes you're like, why is this why is this bull run, why should I get bull run? And we answered that very well, and we said that, you see, when you buy your bull run tokens, it's not a matter of just buying and holding tokens. You really have to get tokens that, because we know what inflation can do. BRL is a deflationary token. And you see, remember how how we talked about the true band feature. The true band feature it's responsible for the supply reduction. And you see now, now here on our screen, you see that our total supply for BRL is only at 960,996. And when BRL was launched, it was at 1 million. You see that these 39,000 tokens have been burnt so far. So this is something that happens with every buy and sell. So a point is going to come where this supply will be reducing, and we know very well that when supply reduces, the demand grows, and that is one of the way that BRL retains its liquidity. So if you are here and you're wondering why these queens, why are they talking about bull run all the time, we are just sharing information, we are educating one another, so that by the time the bull cycle comes, you won't be out here saying, oh, you guys, good projects, and you don't say. We are here to educate ourselves, we are here to empower ourselves. We're not giving any financial advices, by the way. We're just here to educate ourselves. So if you are here, if you're watching us, if you're listening to us, and you're still, I'm not saying that the banking system is bad, but right now we are only looking at something that is working for us, right? And we are telling you, if you compare the banking system and what BRL is doing for you, it's something, it's like water and oil, because for the bank, it's like you are working, because for you to keep your money, you have to go and work for some more to get money and come and keep, right? But whereas for BRL, you see that so long as you are inside, now the only difference comes in how much you want to invest. For people have targets and all that. You can invest as much as you want, but when you start getting your rewards and all that, it is like it is being flipped. It's not like you're going to be working for the rest of your life to come to invest in BRL. A time is going to come whereby now it is now going to be paying you. And like we said, it is two times: your money increasing in value, your token, sorry, and also your USDC rewards. So with BRL, it's like, it's you're winning twice. The tokens increasing in value, because you see, if you bought your tokens at $1, right now we are at $3, your tokens have already gone up 3 times. Your investment have gone up 3 times. And if you invested 1,000, you're no longer not having 1,000. You're now looking at 3,000 in your wallet. If you invested 10,000, you're now looking at 30K. If you invested 100,000, you now have 300K. And now when the USDC rewards come, now apart from that 300K increasing now again, you'll now be getting USDC rewards. And you see, for your bank, if you invested 1,000, you have to wait for 12 months for you to get $10. So for you to get that 3,000, now you can just calculate, and we can also just calculate, because if if you invest 1,000 right at $1, BRL right now $3, you have 3K. And if you invested 1,000 in a bank, you kept 1,000 in a bank, I don't even know how long you're going to wait for you to get 3K. You're going to have to wait. I don't know. These are 300 years, because you see, you get $10 for 1 year per annum. That is $10. So imagine, for you to get that 3K, only 3K, you're going to have to wait. Look at how long you're going to wait. So sometimes you just have to use your common sense. Yeah. And we are saying this with love. Just evaluate and look at what works best for you. But as you can already see, we know that BRL works. At least it works for us. So why not? It can also work for you. So this is the time for you to to shift gears. Just shift your gears and also look into BRL. So yeah, we hope that these sessions that we do here, that they open your eyes. We hope that they open your eyes and they also challenge you, because we don't want to win alone. We want to bring everybody with us, right? So at this point, I'm going to go through the comments, Queen Debbie. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, so mm, okay. Okay, so we have Mr. Steve. Mr. Steve is our developer. He says, "Happy Wednesday, Bulan community. We patiently await our queens Debbie and Val to shower us with another amazing session. This time on how we are our own bank. Let's get ready, share, and like the video." Thank you so much, Mr. Steve, for always supporting us. And we'll not stop saying the projects you are invested. Just look at your portfolio and come and write in the comment here and tell me if you know you're a developer, because these are some of the things that you look at when you're getting into things like cryptocurrency. And we not only have a present developer, he also teaches us every day. Queen Debbie, I don't know, but when you started this crypto journey, I know you started from somewhere, not Buran community. The much that you know now since you joined Buran community, it is even more than the much you learned.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
and you see we have a community of queens also. And I can boldly tell you, or proudly tell you, that me being amongst them, that we are well taught, because we know our stuff. Because of what? Because of our developers. We have got amazing developers that are very present. Mr. Steve teaches us every week, thrice a week, in even every Monday, every Thursday, every Saturday. And then we have Queen Mother with us every Friday and Sunday on Zoom. And today, we can proudly say, I know the queens who are here, and when you entered cryptocurrency, you didn't know nothing. But right now, you even know more than the person who has stayed, who have stayed in crypto for can I say, even 5 years, because we know how to look at our fundamentals. We're not just investing because a coin is being hyped. This is no hype. We are investing with purpose, right? So thank you so much, Mr. Steve, for always supporting us, and for the tireless commitment that you show to the community. Thank you so much. And then we have Queen Goleba is saying, another session, another boom. This is gonna be interesting. We hope that it was interesting, Queen Goleba. Uh, Queen Barb is saying, hello, community. Can't wait to learn more and be inspired by our beautiful queens, Debbie and Val. Yeah, I think, Queen Debbie, you can read the comments, right? You can see the comments from your side.
Yeah, I
Uh,
can see.
yeah,
But if
yes.
you put them on the screen, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, just give me a moment. Okay. Just okay there. Can you read, Queen Debbie?
Oh yes, that's our beautiful Queen Mother says greeting to you all, the Buran fan. Hope everything is in good health and spirit. Happy to see our beautiful queens, Queen Debbie and Queen Val. I'm looking forward to being informed, inspired. You're all looking lovely. Thank you so much, Queen
Thank you
Mother.
so much, Queen
Uh,
Mother.
Thank you so much for supporting us as always. Thank you so much. Your support is well received. We love you so much. Thank you for the platform. Also, thank you. That's our beautiful mother. Can Cynthia say greeting Buran community yet another Wednesday where, oh my god, my screen is actually where mm,
Okay. You want me to?
yeah.
You continue. Okay. Sorry about that. Queen Cynthia says, greetings, Buddha community. Yet another Wednesday where our queens present new and educational topics for our benefit. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Queen Cynthia, for tuning in. We hope that today you picked on something and actually got challenged. Queen Salome is saying, we get more informed, enlightened, and educated every week. Thanks, girls. Thank you so much, Queen Salome. Thank you so much for the support. Um, King Abdullahi is saying warm greetings to you all. Greetings to you. Back to you, King Abdullahi. Thank you for tuning in. Queen Patricia is saying, greetings, family. Glad that I have my bank on my palms right now. BRL is my bank of last resort. Absolutely. Absolutely, Queen Patricia. You know, it's high time. The world is moving. You really have to have everything at your palms, and you have to also have your bank. If you can manage your life, I don't understand why the banks need to come and tell us what we should be doing with the money. We should have everything at our own comfort. So thank you so much, Queen Patricia. You got the vision so well. And she goes ahead and says, it's never too late to start anything, including investing in BRL ecosystem. Absolutely, absolutely, Queen Patricia. Okay.
Yeah, today we have so many queens in the house.
Queen Grace is saying, beautiful session, Queens Val and Debbie. Yes, I am my own bank. BRL will pay me for a fact. Thanks, Queens, for educating us. Absolutely, absolutely, Queen Grace. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope that this session was so amazing. Queen Debbie, can you see more comments on your side? No? Okay. Yeah, thank you so
No.
much, queens and kings, for the support. You know, Queen Patricia said it so well. It is never too late to start something. The right moment to do something was yesterday, but the second best one is right now. So just get up and do your what you're supposed to do, because it is all about, Queen Debbie, we normally say we are not investing for ourselves. The actions we do today will determine how we are going to live the rest of our lives. And that includes our whole generation, our children, everybody you hold dear to you. So if you can, right now, you have the power to change that. You have the power to do it differently. So do it differently. Take it and run with it, because there can never be a best moment. There can never be a great opportunity. It is only right now, So if you're not yet part of the Buran ecosystem, now is the time. Get your BRL, stake it, and start building real digital wealth. Because, when we say you can earn USDC rewards, it's not for everybody. You have to stake your BRL. If you don't stake your tokens, then you can't get it. And when we say, as soon as you buy your BRL, stake it. Why? Because, maybe you'll say, but right now the USDC rewards are not here yet. Remember, anything you do on the blockchain, it is a transaction. And transactions, like for us, we're on the Ethereum blockchain, right? Transactions, now, for example, for Ethereum, you have to have Ethereum for gas fees, right? And during the bull cycle, these staking fees, these transaction fees, they're going to be so high. So imagine buying tokens for $300, and for you to stake, you have to have
400.
500. Imagine Queen Debbie not just staking it, even buying it. So you have to buy tokens for 300, but the gas fees are so high, it's almost the same. Or you want to stake it and then you buy tokens for 300, and you stake with 500. So you really have to do your calculations so well. So we want to thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for being with us here. You that is watching us as a video, thank you for tuning in. And if you haven't made this decision, do it right now. Thank you so much. Back to you, Queen Debbie.
Wow, thank you so much, Queen Val. That was so amazing. That's true, because the old system is failing us for truly. Now BRL is going to pay you, so choose wisely. We, as our Queen has said, we are not here for financial advice, but we just educating each other. Queen Connie says, "Thank you, Queen. I am my own bank." Okay, thank you. So we just want to thank you all who attended today. Thank you so much for your time. May you continue to share our video with others so that they can understand how you can be your own bank. So from our side, thank you for today. Have a pleasant day.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
community. Bye. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye. Until next Wednesday, make sure to tune in. By the way, tomorrow is Thursday. We have our developer on YouTube. It's a live session. So please tune in, watch out for the links, community. And you that is watching us here today, on the description box, you can check our links and join our communities. I see another comment here, Queen Debbie, and join our community.
Says
Yeah.
Wednesday greetings, Queen. Great session. Thank you, Queen Louisa.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Queens. Yes, yes. So make sure to tune in tomorrow, and also on Saturday we have a session again with our developer. And for the Queens, Friday and Sunday, see you on Zoom. And by the way, if you are very ready to start and you don't know how, just feel free to reach out to us. We've dropped the links to our community and our websites. Please just reach out to Queen Debbie or myself, and we'll hold your hands through this journey. Until next Wednesday, bye.
Bye bye.